What type of lawyer should I hire? And that's really a very general question and can be answered in a number of different ways. But really the focus of this question and answer, is really to compare lawyers that you see via advertising versus your more mid or smaller sized firms. So, and everyone really has its different qualities. So, when you first want to talk about these, the lawyers that advertise either on the sides of buses or on the billboards or on TV or radio, it really ceases to amaze me why somebody would contact them and get involved in really that mill of a personal injury process. What happens at those big, what we call them churn and burn firms, you walk in, you speak to a paralegal or a secretary, and you deal with an investigator, not a lawyer. And again, it baffles me how people can go in and just simply trust a non-lawyer without ever talking to a lawyer about what happened with the case or what's going to happen with the case. I mean, just think about it. If only an investigator or a paralegal has handled your case, is the lawyer actually ever touching your file? So again, those type of big mill type firms, I really think they do a disservice at the end of the day to the client because they leave a lot of dollars on the table that should rightfully be recovered by the client. Now again, your mid-sized firms versus your small-sized firms. So mid-sized firms are going to have a little more resources than the smaller firms. So think about it, if you've got one or two lawyers and that's it, they need to recover on every single case and try to recover as much as possible in order to continue funding their practice. And so if they don't hit on a case or they get caught up in a case that's dragging on and on, they're spending dollars, they're spending time on a case in these small firms that they really may not be able to afford. And that's really your advantage with a mid-sized firm. It's not too big where you're only dealing with paralegals and investigators, but it's not small enough so that there's a financial burden on the law firm in order to make sure something happens in the case quickly. So my advice is, at the end of the day, when you're looking at what type of lawyers or what type of law firm to hire, find the one that's the right fit for you, but also one that's going to give you personalized attention and also with the financial resources to back your case.